Jurrien Timber to Manchester United could become a reality pretty soon. According to SkySports in Germany, Bayern Munich, who are about to finalize the signing of Noussair Mazraoui and potentially Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax, have contacted the Dutch club about signing Jurrien Timber, only to be rebuffed. They were told that Manchester United are in advanced talk with Ajax and Jurrien Timber and his representatives about a move to Manchester United, and that his most likely destination is Old Trafford. Now, Jurrien Timber is the kind of player who can not only enhance the overall quality of the squad, but he can also revolutionize the way the whole team plays. Let me explain. One of Manchester United's main issues is the fact that we are not press resistant. Quite the opposite. We are extremely sensitive to teams that know how to press, which is pretty much every top team in the world right now. Think of it this way. If you end up with Harry Maguire and Varane as your centre-back pair, and then have a midfielder, let's say Scott McTominay or Fred, being involved in the build-up play, usually what happens is you split the two center-backs and then one of those midfielders goes between them as a half-back. And then they are the three players who are mainly tasked for the build-up. But what happens here is two problems. The first one is that we do not have a standout world-class defensive midfielder. We don't have a Thiago Alcantara, for example, or a Frenkie de Jong, who would just say, you know what, just give me the ball, I'll make things happen. Quite the opposite, right? And the other thing is, of course, the fact that we do not have defenders, center-backs, who are very good at carrying the ball. Harry Maguire is not very good at it, so is Varane. I think Lindelof is okay, right? What happens here is that for the opposition, all they have to do is to just take Scott McTominay or Fred or whoever is playing the number 6 out of the game. That means just mark that player, make sure they don't get the ball, and then they know that Varane and Maguire will end up playing a speculative ball forward or playing a ball to the fullbacks, who end up being pressed and squeezed between the center of the pitch and the touchline, hence making our build-up play extremely predictable and extremely inefficient and impotent. Now, if you add Jurrien Timber into this configuration, let's say you replace Harry Maguire with Jurrien Timber. Now, Manchester United's build-up play becomes a whole different animal because the opposition cannot just focus on Scott McTominay. Why? Because they know that Jurrien Timber has the quality and the physical attributes to just carry the ball and just dribble with the ball through the middle. And that's a very, very dangerous situation to be in. So they have to split the way they have to press. Their pressing becomes much more complex and much more physically taxing and mentally draining as well. So adding just one center-back who is able to carry the ball can actually make the build-up play of Manchester United much easier than it currently is. Now, if you substitute Scott McTominay and you bring in someone like Frenkie de Jong, things change completely. It's a whole different team, and our build-up play will become much, much better. In fact, when you factor in the fact that Diogo Dalot and Luke Shaw are also press-resistant, both of them are very good at dribbling with the ball. They are very explosive when they run with the ball. The whole backline will become press-resistant. That means that as a team, we are going to be much better at keeping the ball under pressure and actually playing our way out of trouble and around the opposition players who are trying to press us, which means that we will keep the ball much more efficiently than we currently do. Now, the second way that Jurrien Timber is going to allow us to play a different way than we currently do is, of course, by allowing us to play a high defensive line. Now, Jurrien Timber's defensive style is very simple. He loves to pin the striker and anticipate before they even get the ball. That means that he's on them before they even get to control the ball, turn and run at him, okay? And the reason why he's so successful at this, it's a mental trick. The reason why he's so successful is because he is secure, because he knows that he's extremely fast, that even if he misses that initial engagement, he can still catch up on the attacker. And this is an extremely powerful skill that we currently do not have at Manchester United, which means that it will allow the whole backline to confidently push forward, because they know that, okay, if Varane misses a tackle or if Jurrien Timber misses a tackle, they can still make up lost ground. And so we will be able to squeeze the opposition in their own half. Hence, we will be able to win the ball back higher up the pitch and much more often than we currently do. So you add in the fact that we are also press resistant. That means that we are not going to be losing the ball as often, and we're going to be winning the ball much more often, meaning that we will be controlling games much more than we currently do. And this is how a player like Jurrien Timber can literally revolutionize the way we play. And just one signing can change the whole game for Manchester United. So I'm really excited about this signing because Jurrien Timber solves problems. You know, it's like that scene from The Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, so here is a pen, sell it to me. I don't care about its features. I don't care about what it looks like. Does it solve a problem? Yes, it does. So the signing of Jurrien Timber really feels like that. It feels that he's here, he's coming to solve specific problems that we have, and hence allow us to become a much better team and to play, to be much better tactically and much more flexible tactically, so that we can win games of football. And so I'm really excited. I can't wait for him to sign on the dotted line. I can't wait to see his picture wearing a Manchester United shirt. How about you? What do you feel about Jurrien Timber being our first choice center back at Manchester United next season? Would you prefer someone else, someone like Pau Torres or Ndinka or Bremer? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and cheers.